Hello, in this Hangout on Air, I will show you how you can control your Suntico connector for Sage 50 US edition. We will look at how to start and stop your connector, how you can control what companies are synchronized with between Suntico and your Sage 50. Also, what data is synchronized at what company. I'll also show you how to change the interval at which the Suntico connector synchronizes with your Sage 50 system. And finally, should you wish to, I'll show you how you can uninstall the Suntico connector for Sage 50 US edition. So firstly, how to start and stop your Suntico connector. You can do this remotely via the web interface. In fact, you can do everything except uninstall the connector via your web interface. And the way you do that is through the admin logon to your Suntico account. If you go to Settings and the connector settings, and if we go to Company Settings, here we can drill down and can control the connector at an individual company level. So if I show you just by simple example, if I click on Bellwether Garden Supply, here I can control what data is synchronized between Bellwether Garden Supply in my Sage 50 system and Suntico. I can just switch on and off these different entities here. And I can also start and stop the connector here. It's as simple as that. Now, if I want to change the interval at which my Suntico connector is synchronizing data between Suntico and Sage 50, again, I go to Connector, but here I go to All Connectors, because actually you may have a number of different connectors running. In this particular example, we've just got one connector running, which is the connector for my test account against Sage 50 US edition. If I want to change the frequency at which it synchronizes, it's very simple. Currently, it's set to every minute, and that's the default when you first install the Suntico connector. Now, if you're in a busy office with a lot of Sage users and perhaps a slightly stressed server, you may want to relax this a bit. Again, it's so simple. You just select the time period that you want the connector to synchronize at and click change. So if I wanted to change that from 1 minute to 12 hours, I just click on this button here to change. Finally though, if I wanted to uninstall my Suntico connector completely, I just do that through the normal program manager within my Windows system. And firstly, I'll just make sure that the Suntico connector isn't running. So I go to Task Manager, and here I have the Suntico connector. If I select that and choose to end the task. Okay. The next thing I do is if I go to my control panel to uninstall programs, and where are we? Uninstall a program. If I sort by publisher, here I find the Suntico Sage 50 US connector. Right click on that, uninstall. Am I sure I want to uninstall? Yes. Okay. And then the final thing that I would want to do, just to keep my server nice and clean, would be to delete the files that Suntico has created within the system. If I go to Windows Explorer, and if I go to Program Files x86, and there's a folder here called Suntico. If I just right click on that folder and delete it. And that is the Suntico connector completely uninstalled. So what we've shown you today is firstly how to start and stop the Suntico connector at an individual company level, how to control what data is synchronized at an individual company level, how to change the interval with which the Suntico connector synchronizes data with your Sage 50 system, and finally, how to uninstall the Suntico connector for your Sage 50 US edition.